Oh, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. We have what, just over a week before Christmas. So I'm so excited. Welcome, T, Tamara, Tiffany. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Let us know who you are, where you're joining from, and what you offer so that we can do some networking over here in the chat as well. So it's always great to see who's here, where you're at in the world, and what you offer, because that allows for opportunities to connect, build relationships, teaming arrangements, and the works. It all happens and goes down in this live chat. So I really like that you guys do come in and let us know who you are, where you're joining from, and things like that. So that's awesome. Let me make sure my volume is up all the way. There we go. All right. So don't forget, as you're coming in, let us know who you are, where you're joining from, and what you offer to the government so that you guys can network in the chat. So I like to use these Tuesdays for training. In most cases, there's something I'm always going to bring and teach you guys. But I also like to open up the chat for you guys to connect and build relationships. So you should come here every Tuesday, every time I do a live, because it's networking for you guys. So I don't know if you even look at it like that, but this is a place to come and network, build relationships, make some things happen, contracting opportunities, the works. Now, of course, if you don't know how to do all of that, I teach you guys that in my Contractors Edge Bootcamp, so no worries there. But definitely get the contact information, if nothing else, while you're here. Connect with somebody in the chat, one or two people, or get their information and then connect with them afterwards. Come on now. We have to network everywhere we can and be telling people what we offer. So if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Felicia over at FeliciaStreeter.com, where we work with small businesses and contractors and helping you guys take your business to the 6 and 7 figure mark with government contracting. So come on in. I see Chef DeFleur. All right. Good morning. What is that? Teleris Legacy Services. Good morning, Chase. Good morning. Okay. Tamara's doing it. She's putting in the chat what she does. So yes, let us know who you are, where you're joining from, what you offer to the government. Today we're going to be talking about government contracting information as it relates to bidding and winning contracts, because I know that is something that you guys all want. Everybody wants that, especially when you're just starting out with government contracting. That is the ultimate goal, to bid and win a contract, because we know once we win one, the others will come. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about here today. I don't know if you guys know, today one is December 15th, and I've been challenged to do a Vlogmas 2020, which means I'm putting out a new video every day. So I don't know if you guys have been catching this. I'm not going live every day, Lord no, but I am dropping new videos every day here on the channel. So it's all around bidding basics for government contracting. So if you have not seen those, you need to go back and watch the last 14 days. They're here on the channel, so you can definitely check them out. You can search bidding basics. You can search Vlogmas if you want, and you'll find those. Or you can go to the playlist. I created a playlist as well to make it easy for you guys to find it. So definitely, if you haven't watched those, check them out. Okay. And so today's topic is really building on the last 4 videos that I put out. And it was on the topic 5 mistakes small business owners make that keep you from tapping into the $1 trillion government marketplace. So again, if you missed the last 4 videos, go check those out as well. We're going to wrap it up today with the first or the 5th part of that 5-part series. So I gave you a point a day. Okay, so and today is the last part of that. And so I wanted to come and do it with you guys live. So again, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you guys being here. I see Delvis is here. Good morning. Good morning. I may say that wrong. Is that Taquan? Taquan says, count me in. Let me tell you, I know some of you guys think like, oh my gosh, 6 figures. Yeah. So when we say 6 figures, we're talking about $100,000, 7 figures. We're talking about the $1 million mark. Whatever your goal is, government contracting can get you there. Okay, you just have to do the work, and you need to know what you need to do, and then you need to do those things in a sequence order. So we're going to talk about that today. All right, so let's dive into the content because I don't want to keep you guys all day. Today is really about, again, government contracting, the information that you guys are seeking. Okay, and just let me do a recap just so this will make sense for you guys. Day one, I talked about in this series here, the lack of knowledge in 3 key areas. So you can definitely go check that out. I also talked about growing too fast. As a government contractor, you guys can grow too fast, and we don't want that to happen, because if you grow too fast, you can lose your business. I've seen it happen. So you want, steady growth. It can be fast as long as you can handle it. We also talked about chasing contracts the same way you chase clients, and you can't do that. Government contracting is totally different. We also talked about yesterday gaps in your marketing plan. So the marketing mix that you're using, and just how effective it is, and if it's getting you the results that you desire. And so today in that, I really want to talk about answers to the questions you don't know to ask. A lot of times you don't know the questions to ask to get you to where you're trying to go. Why? Because this is new to you. So it's to be expected. Okay, so it's, nothing wrong with you. It's not your fault. I was once in your shoes when I first started. I asked a lot of questions, the questions I knew to ask, but there was a lot of questions that I didn't know to ask. And that prevented me from winning contracts, because we don't know what we don't know. It's hard to ask questions on a subject that you don't know anything about, right? And so that is the challenge I see a lot. And I want to make sure that we kind of talk about that today. So I hope that's okay. All right. I see you guys giving this a thumbs up. I appreciate that. So let me just say, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can turn on the notification bell. That way, when I drop these videos, if you missed any, you won't miss any more. When I go live, you'll get notified and things like that. And then also, if you liking what I'm putting down here, give this video a thumbs up. If you like the channel, give this a thumbs up, okay? Because it lets other people know, what's going on here. And here's the thing, when you like something, whether it's my video or somebody else's, but this purpose is here, and how I'm allowing you guys and I'm telling you guys to network in the chat, that the more people see this, the more people come, which means you have more people to network with. You got to think outside the box here, okay? So let's dive in. So you're seeking answers, right? You may know some of the questions to ask, but you don't ask them. A lot of times I open up the chat for Q&A, and I'll say, ask me any questions on the topic I covered today, or any questions you have on government contracting or business. And some of you never ask questions. Why is that? You never ask a question. And if you're not already bidding and winning contracts, you should have a question. And so a lot of times we're afraid to ask questions. We're afraid to ask those questions in a group. And so your questions go unanswered. And what happens? You're stuck. You don't get to the end goal. Like if it was, don't ask your question, no contract, no money, no way to feed your family, which would you choose? Sometimes you have to look at it like that, cutthroat. Okay. So that's the problem that we have here. So here's what I see happening in the industry. A lot of you guys, again, you have questions. You don't know questions to ask sometimes as well. And so we're searching Google, right? Because we could put in government contracting information and things like that to search for answers on government contracting, right? So we'll use Google, we'll use free resources. And don't get me wrong, I like free resources to a degree, because I'm putting out, this here is free, right? Anything that I put out on my channel is free. When I post things on social media, it's free. If you're on my email list and I send things out to you via email, it's free. So free resources are great. Okay, you just have to put them in perspective and look at them for what they're worth. Free resources will not get you to the end goal. There is a select few people that it will work for. Okay, so don't get me wrong there. But a lot of times we need more. Okay. In the beginning, I'm going to be honest, totally transparent. When I first got started, the free resources was not enough. And with free resources, we're putting out content. Like I told you guys, I'm putting out all this content, 25 videos in 25 days. Lord help me. It's a lot of back end work. You guys don't even know, but I'm doing it. And that's great. But sometimes we can't take that information and piece it together like we need to. We can't take it and put it into a step-by-step system that will get us to the end goal. Of course, the information is great, and that piece will help you with whatever they're talking about or whatever I'm talking about. But sometimes that's not enough. Okay. And free resources just cannot teach you everything you need to know. So think about it like this. If any of you guys have went to college, well, let's compare. We all had to go to high school, right? That was the requirement here in the U.S. And that was theoretically free. Our parents paid taxes and stuff, so don't get it twisted. But theoretically, it's free, right? And so you're able to go to school to get an education through 12th grade, which is a high school diploma. Now, that was free. And then you think about the type of jobs that will get you, right? Now, some of you may have went to college. It's not free, right? Even if you get financial aid, grants, all that stuff, it's not free, right? You have to apply and do some stuff to get those free resources. So it's not free, and you have to pay for it. Now, if you went to high school only, got a high school diploma, that's it. If you went to college as well, now you have a college degree or some college credits. Think about the type of jobs you're able to get, right? So again, free information, paid information. So you have to look at it from that perspective. Again, it's great, the free resources that you have, but here's the other thing. I would challenge you to calculate how much time you're spending searching Google, looking for free information or whatever platform or site you're using. How much time is it taking you to find the information you need, piece it together, and make it happen? So another example, and then I'm going to move on to the next point. If I was to charge you, I don't know, let's say $500. I have a product, whatever. I'm making this up. It's $500. And it will take you, I don't know, maybe, let's just say a week to go through it. Okay, the whole system, the whole shebang, laid out red carpet for you. One option, $500. Or you can search yourself. Okay, now, and find the information, piece it together, and learn it and all that stuff and implement, right? So this one here, $500, 1 week, get it done, be on your way. Or you can search it up yourself. My grandson says search it up. You can search it up yourself. And now it's free. It not cost you any money, but how much time are you spending? So I would challenge you to calculate whether you're in a job, you're running your own business, contracts, whatever, whether you're getting paid by the hour from a job or whatever you're charging when you break it down per hour on a contract. Think about paying yourself to do all this research. How many hours would it take? And then how much money would you be paying yourself to do that? I can guarantee you it would be more than the $500 because it's going to take you more time. Okay. And we have to also correlate time and money. Now, whether you do it or say you have an employee that's doing all this research for you, well, you can calculate how much are you paying that employee per hour and how long is it taking them to piece together, well, find the information and piece it together, right? And then implement on it. So you guys have to get out of the mindset that all this free stuff is like the end all be all. It is not. At some point, if you want to fast track it, you're going to have to invest in yourself. A lot of times we think we're investing in the person or the product that we're paying for or the course or whatever. That's not the case. You're investing in yourself. And here's the reason why. In most cases, whatever you're investing in, they've done the work. It's been proven. It works, right? It'll get you to the result. So it's not about them. It's about you and you believing in yourself and knowing your capabilities with the information handed to you and whether or not you'll take action. Okay. So that's the first thing. The next thing is looking at the free resources, not knowing what questions to ask will not get your government foundation set, will not provide you with a government system in place to bid and win contracts. Okay. I see people all the time bidding contracts, and then after the fact, they come reach out to me because they didn't win and they had some deficiencies in their proposal and they had some gaps. And so we want to make sure we fulfill those. Okay. Another thing I see happening is we go out, we start our businesses, you do all this research, we all research and find things only to find out you're not ready to win a government contract. Like, you don't have things in place that should be in place. You're just not ready. And you think you are. Why? Because shoot, you need some cash flow, right? You want to make some money. And I've set up my business. I have my LLC. I have my bank account, all that stuff. And I'm like ready to go, right? No, you're not. I'm getting hot. So because you don't know the back end. And I always say, don't let the success in your front office. Wait a minute, let me see. I always get this wrong here, lady. Don't let the success in your front office. No, God dog it. I can't think of it. I may have to get my bookmark. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I don't remember. Let me get my bookmark. It's right here. Hold on. I got to tell it to you. I got to tell it. Okay. I got it. Here's my bookmark. Some of you guys, if you have my book, Entrepreneur Extraordinaire, the actual physical book, I send you the bookmarks. So anyway, this one says, don't let your back office prevent the success in your front office. There you go. So what I'm saying is the back office is where all of the paperwork take place, all of the bidding checklist, the proposal templates, the proposal process, the pricing, all of that takes place in the back office. I can almost gather that Cassandra, Tamara, who else we have here? Shanika, Chase, Tiffany, all of you guys know what you offer. You know how to do that. Like, that's your jam. You can do that with your eyes closed. But what happens is most people fall down in the back office. It's the paperwork. It's the processes. It's the systems. Okay. And then some people fall on the approach to even getting government contracts because it is a little bit different than the private sector. Hence why I did the video in this 5-part series about how you don't want to chase contracts and customers the same way you chase clients in the private sector. Okay, so you need to know how to do that. All right. Now, here's something I want you guys to hear me on and understand. If you were here when I opened up and I said what government has to offer, those, 6-figure paydays, even seven-figure paydays. But you can also take your business to 6 figures or 7 figures, just depending on how you want to do it, right? But you can win larger contracts, that's 6-figure contracts or 7-figure contracts or multiple 7 figures. I don't think I have. Let me see. I'm just pulling out all the stops today. If I can think of where it is, I don't remember. But anyway, if you're on my email list, in one of my emails, I show you guys my bank statement of $1 million payday. I think it was 1.5 million. And that was like one of the monthly payments on one of my projects. So it is possible. It is possible to win 6-figure contracts and 7-figure contracts. But I can tell you, you have to have your back office on lock, meaning it has to be tight, the processes, the systems, being able to do paperwork, manage projects, all of that stuff. People, because you probably at $1 million or more, if you're not doing a product, you're doing a service, more than likely you're going to need extra people. And even with a product, there's still manufacturers and things like that. So it's still more than you involved. And you have to know how to manage all of that stuff. And so that's very, very important. And I can tell you, well, from my experience and from my customers' experience, that Google, free resources could not have gotten us to the multi-million-dollar mark. And I don't even think to the six figures for that matter. And if it did, definitely not as seven figures, probably not six figures, maybe, but definitely not at the pace that I was able to do it, or even my students are able to do it with the right resources and help. Okay. So let's recap this before I move on, because I'm going to tell you what you need to do too. I'm not going to leave you hanging. So here's what we covered. Government contracting information to bid and win contracts. That's what we're all looking for. Okay. And real quick, if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe. Definitely do that. If you're digging what I'm putting down, like the video. And I see a lot of you guys jumping on. So if you have not, let us know who you are, where you're joining from, and what you offer, because I am encouraging you guys to chat it up and make a couple connections while you're here. Use this like a networking event. So, get a couple people's information and reach out to them after the fact. This is what you should be doing in your business as far as marketing activities anyway. You should be attending events virtually, connecting with people, and following up after the event. I'm just saying. Okay. So thinking Google's going to get you there, right? Thinking you're going to find the resources necessary through Google and things like that to get your government contracting business set up. Let's see. Also thinking, here's something I see people looking for, and then they'll come ask. They'll ask, hey, I've been trying to find a proposal template out there and I can't find one. Well, you want to know why? Proposal templates are priceless. Priceless. Okay. It's like, here's the gold mine, because if we're sharing our proposal, you can best believe it's working. So why would we put that out on the internet? Right? So you're not going to find them. I know people are looking, but you're not going to find them. So you're asking questions, but you're not asking the right question. And that's what this is all about today is, one, I'm going to give you answers to the questions you don't know to ask. Hopefully I've done that. And then sometimes you do have questions, but you're afraid to ask them. And we talked about that. And so these free resources are not going to get you to that $1 million contract, and definitely not the $1 million business. Okay. You're going to have to put a little bit more skin in the game, be committed to the success of your business, because here's the thing. Even with my systems, I know they work. It's been proven, but you have to believe in yourself. It's not about believing in me or my system. I think anybody's system out there, more than likely, if it's justified, all that kind of stuff, it will probably work, but you have to work the system. And where I see the downfall is everybody does not do the work. They want it handed to them. They're not committed to doing the work. So you have to be committed to doing the work. So let's talk about some things that you can do. Now, one thing I want to say is you can definitely go back and watch the last 4 videos inside the series Vlogmas 2020. You can search Vlogmas 2020 if you want. Also, you can search Bidding Basics, or you can look for the playlist Bidding Basics on my YouTube channel, because the last 4 videos, I talked about the other parts that I mentioned earlier in this live here. You can go back and watch the replay. I gave you part 5 today, but now I want to share with you guys what you can be doing over the next 30 days so that you're not one of the ones that are not that you can't, or you're not able to, because you don't have the resources to tap into the $1 trillion government marketplace. The government has laid out the red carpet for you, for you, Tamara, Tiffany, Chase, all of you guys, Cassandra, Raph, welcome, Miss Lay, welcome. The government has laid out the red carpet. All you need to know how to do is to get to the red carpet and walk down the carpet, right? So you need to know how to do that. So what can you be doing over the next 30 days? So if you're taking notes, you're going to want to write this down. If you're not taking notes, you're going to want to write this down, because I'm getting ready to share with you guys action steps that you can take over the next 30 days to start ramping up quickly. So if you want to ramp up quickly, I'm getting ready to share with you what you can do. All right. So while you're getting your note-taking devices and things and of that nature, because some of you may be on your cell phones, and so You may not be able to take notes and listen at the same time, depending on your device, that kind of thing. So get some notes, paper, pencil, device, whatever you're going to use. And I'm going to tell you what you need to do over the next 30 days. While you're doing that, I do want to share with you guys, in case you don't know, I am doing a live webinar. Yes, live. Not here on the YouTube channel. It's going to be on my webinar hosting platform. So you do have to sign up so that you can get the link emailed to you and all that stuff, because it's not going to be here. But I'm doing a free, did I say free? I said free live webinar training this Thursday. I think it's at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So same time, different day, this Thursday. So you can catch me live twice this week. How about that? But you have to sign up. And so here's what we're talking about Thursday. The 3 behind the scenes secrets to bidding contracts. How cool is that? Oh yeah, it's thebomb.com. So I'm going to be talking about how to bid, or how to build your business, how to bid and grow a profitable government contracting business without acquiring loans, because I get asked all the time, how do I get loans? You may not need loans. I didn't do it with loans either. Okay. Also, we're going to eliminate the constant frustration of the profit crushing question. Here's the question. Remember I said sometimes we don't know the questions to ask, and sometimes we have a question in our head, but we're not asking it. But this is the question. How the heck do I win more contracts? That's what we're talking about Thursday. It's a free webinar this Thursday, December 17th, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're Eastern, you know that's 12 p.m. or 12 noon Eastern. Mountain Time, that's 10 a.m. And Pacific, it is 9 a.m. this Thursday. If you can't make it live, no worries. Still sign up, because that's the only way to get the replay link. So you have to sign up to get the replay link, because it's not here on the channel. It's on the webinar platform. So make sure you sign up. And if you want to come live, make sure you get there early, because we have, I think last time I checked, 167 people signed up. I'm not sure how much that platform can hold. I'm going to gather maybe 100. I don't know. So make sure you sign on early. Again, we're going to talk about the mindset shift that you guys need to make if you want to be successful at government contracting. We're going to talk about the 3 approaches to bidding and winning contracts. And you're going to actually select your approach on the webinar. Like, we do work here, okay? You're going to lead with action steps. You're going to also find out the most effective and simple way to win contracts for you. Everything is going to be laid out, information provided, and then you're going to figure out on the webinar what your approach is, what is going to be the most effective way for you to start looking for opportunities and bidding opportunities. And then we're also going to talk about how you can build your contracting business in record time. You do not want to miss this. So where do you go sign up? It's over at FeliciaStreeter.com/training. So I'll put that in here for you guys. FeliciaStreeter.com/training. I hope you guys have your notes out, whatever you're going to take notes with, because I'm getting ready to tell you what to work on over the next 90 days. And then come Thursday, and we're going to build on that and solidify some things so that you can even take more action, more strategic action in the things I'm sharing with you guys here today. So I hope all of the people out here on my YouTube channel that didn't come live, you guys, I hope you guys are something telling you to come watch this replay, because it's a game changer. All right, so here we go. Number one. Now, remember, I said over the last 5 days, we talked about the 5 things that are preventing you guys from winning contracts with the government. Number 1, you want to find out which agency buy what you sell. Find your agency. Number 1. Number 2, you need to know your capacity to perform. That's an internal thing. Okay. But you need to know what your capacity is ASAP. You should always know what your capacity is. Number 3, you're going to have to create your federal marketing game plan. You need to have your marketing strategy, your marketing mix of what actions and things you're going to do to find opportunities and bid opportunities, build relationships. Whatever goes into your marketing plan, whatever you decide to put in there, you need to have that plan and work the plan. You also need to get answers to the questions you don't know to ask, or questions you do know to ask. So you need to Be asking questions when you can. Okay. Get answers to those questions. And then you're going to have to find somebody that can give you answers to the questions that you don't know to ask, because you need those too. Let's see. Number 5. You also have to realize, remember I talk about the mindset shift on Thursday? You have to realize that you can't learn it all alone and expect fast results. Like, there's no way. I gave you the scenarios earlier. So definitely you can do the research, take the time and piece it together, do some stuff, see what doesn't work, tweak it, switch it, keep trying, right? But when you do that, that's not your fastest path to cash flow. I like to get my students to cash flow as quickly as possible because I always want them to get a return on investment. Okay. Another thing is you're going to have to realize that you're going to have to hire help, whatever help looks like for you. You know what you're going to offer to the government. You know whether you can do it by yourself or you're going to need support from employees, independent contractors, other subcontractors, or whatever. But you're going to have to get the help that you need to, one, find and bid contracts, learn whatever you need to learn. So you may need to educate yourself. And then you may need people to help you deliver on your promise, meaning when you win a contract, you need people to help you perform and deliver. So you need to realize what that is, what gaps you have there, and fill them. Okay. And then the last thing is execute, execute, execute. There's never a place or space where you should be sitting and thinking, what should I be doing? I have nothing to do. That's never the case. There is always something you should be doing. Number one, if you have your federal government marketing game plan, then you have your marketing activities that you should be doing on a consistent basis. But you also need your bid process. You need your proposal template and checklist. So you need all of those resources as well. But what I've given here today will definitely get you going. And then I encourage you to come join us on Thursday for the 3 behind the scenes secrets to bidding government contracts. Total game changer. You're going to know some of these answers to questions you don't know to ask, and even some of the questions that you may have. So that's happening this Thursday, and we're going to open it up for Q&A there as well. Yeah, it's happening Thursday. All right. So make sure you go over to FeliciaStreeter.com/training to join us. You have to sign up so you can get the link. So you have to sign up so you can get the link to join us, because it's on a webinar platform, because I'm going to have slides and everything. Okay. So you can take notes, and you want to make sure if you can't make it live that you get the replay. And so in order to do that, you have to sign up. Okay. All right. So I gave you your answers. Let's recap what you need to do one last time. Here it is. Number 1, you want to find out which agency buy what you sell. 2, determine your capacity to perform. 3, create your federal government marketing game plan. 4, get your questions answered. Get your questions answered, because if you don't, you're going to be sitting stuck trying to figure it out. 5, realize that you can't learn it all on your own and expect fast results. I didn't say you can't learn it on your own. I said you can't learn it on your own and expect fast results. It's a difference. So hiring help to fast track your results wherever you need it, whether it's education or people or technology, whatever it is, you need to hire, purchase, invest, right? And then you're going to execute, execute, execute. If you don't like the word execute, try implement, implement, implement. You don't like that? Take action, take action, take action. Pick your poison, but be in action, be moving. It's easier to tweak when you're in action. Think of a car. It's hard to move a car when it's sitting still. But when the car is moving and you're trying to, adjust, it's easier because it's moving. So you know what I'm talking about when the car is moving, sitting still, and you maybe want to try to straighten up the tires or something. It's more difficult than when the car is moving. So think of it like that. Be in action, always be moving. All right. Let's see. Who did I say hi to? Let's see. I'm going to scroll through here real quickly. Shanika says, do you have a hold my hand option for your program? Yeah, in the Contractors Edge Bootcamp, I hold your hand. Everybody gets their time to shine. Everybody gets their questions answered. I work with you one-on-one inside the group setting. So, yep. If you're looking for support, check out the Contractors Edge Bootcamp. Miss Lay says, do I offer assistance with government certification? So yes, inside the Contractors Edge Bootcamp, I teach you about certifications. So if you just want, information, and of course, inside the bootcamp, you can ask your questions about certifications and things like that. So I do help with certifications, no problem. I don't actually do the certifications for you. So if you're looking for someone to do the certifications for you, fill out your applications for you, I don't do all of that. You have to do that yourself. We do have Tamara here. She does the certifications for you. So she provides it as a service. I don't do it as a service, but I will teach you how to do it. Okay. Let's see. Shanika says she's already registered. You probably registered for what? The training on Thursday. Awesome. Look forward to having you there. Cool. Let's see. Manuel, welcome. CB, good morning. CB is in my Contractors Edge Bootcamp. Good. All right, so there you have it. I've given you part 5. I've given you action steps that you can take to ramp up quickly. And I even told you where you can go back and find the other 4 days. And don't forget, go sign up for the webinar this Thursday if you have not. It's all about 3 behind-the-scenes secrets to bidding contracts. You can sign up over at FeliciaStreeter.com/training, or you can go to my website. At the top, you'll see free training. Click on that, and you can join us there. Okay. All righty. So there you have it. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with us here today. And I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday. Don't forget, this is only day 15 of Vlogmas 2020. So I'm still dropping videos every day up until Christmas. All right. So have an awesome rest of your day. And I'll see you right back here real soon. Bye for now.